Hello, my friend Jeff Burchell here. So I wanted to talk today about better relationships with people, how to be a better communicator. And there's something you need to realize when you're thinking about communication, when you're thinking about other people, and that's their map of the world, their perception of the world, and how they see things, and how their beliefs have created the world they live in. The beliefs you have create the world you live in. So there's three things you need to remember when we're talking about this, when we're talking about an internal map. And it's sort of like when we're making a map, right? First there's deletion, then there's generalization, and then there's distortion. So what that means is, if you think about if you were going to create a map of the town you live in, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to delete stuff, right? You're going to delete all the cars off the road. You're going to simplify it. You're going to make the lakes big blue areas, right? So that we know that that's water. And that's generalization, right? We're going to generalize the shape of buildings. We're not going to draw them in detail and put the air conditioners on top. And then we're also going to distort it. It's going to be smaller, right? We're not going to draw a map full size. We're going to distort it to fit on the piece of paper we're maybe drawing the map on. And if you think about that, in the terms of communication and in the terms of getting along with people better, you need to realize that everybody's map is different. Each person has a different way that they look at the world, and they have different communication styles that go along with those maps. And those are important to recognize. Some people are auditory, some people are visual and kinesthetic, right? So if you hear people saying a lot of I hear what you're saying, I understand you, that's an audio thing. They're more of a listener. Or if they're saying something like, oh yeah, I see that, I see what you're saying, I can see that, that is a visual, right? And then if they're saying stuff like I feel it, I feel you, I understand, that's kinesthetic, auditory, visual, and kinesthetic. So when you're thinking about those maps of how people perceive the world, also pay attention to the words they're using. So if they're using a lot of auditory words, it's good for you to communicate back to them in an auditory style so that they can relate with you better. It's a way to build rapport. It's a way to become more in step with each other so that they, take you more seriously. They're actually going to listen to you when you're paying attention to them and speaking back to them in their turn, or in their terms, or in their style, their visual style, or kinesthetic or auditory. So maybe this helps. I hope it does. A little tip on the internal maps that we all have, because we all have it, and it's good to expand our maps. If you're finding your place in a state of confusion when you're learning something, that's actually a good thing, because if you're not ever confused, that means you're fitting everything into your map, and you're just making your own reality. You're believing that that's how things really are. You can change your beliefs by realizing that you can expand your map. You can get a bigger understanding of the world, and do things outside of your comfort zone, and have different kinds of results in life. And that's really what this is all about. That's why I make these videos. That's why I share with you, because I believe that we each are here on this earth for a purpose, and sometimes we just get stuck in our own little map, and we just need a new direction to go. And maybe that direction is the link right below this video. You can click it right now. Go ahead and enter your email address on the next page, or watch a video and see for yourself that there is possibilities to create new paths in a new way to a new future. My name is Jeff Burchell. I hope you enjoy. Have a great day, my friend.